Hey y'all, happy Life Day, happy Monday. I just went live about an hour ago. I'm going live again. I'm just cruising in my car, so I just want to send some encouraging words while I'm out and about running errands. How is everybody doing today? Happy Life Day, happy Monday. I hope that everyone feels well. This guy or woman is honking at me in the back, telling me to turn. I'm just cruising in the car, cruising and sending some motivational messages while I'm at it. While I'm driving home, I just thought of a message. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. This person driving behind me, looking like, why you doing videos while you're driving now? I thought of this message I wanted to share with you all on my way home. Like I said, I went live earlier and decided to go live again. I'm done with my errands, headed back to the house, gonna make some yummy soup. I'm making yummy soup, you all. But you know what message came to me? The words that came to me while I'm driving is, be great in your lane. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Be great in your lane. That message came to me while I was when I got into the car, because I was looking around in the lanes around me, and they were swerving, right? They swerved. It seemed like they were about to swerve into this car. And it made me realize whatever they were doing in their lane, they weren't paying attention. But I've been that way. I've been driving, looking over here, looking over there, looking all around and not paying attention to what's going on in my lane. And it's very similar to what a lot of people say. People often say, stay in your lane. That's another way to look at what I'm saying. That's another way to think about it. But when I say be great in your lane, because it's not about putting you in a box. It's about whatever your lane is, whatever you're good at, don't just be good at that, be great at that. So basically, instead of looking around too often, we look around, we too caught up in what everybody else is doing in the world, right? We want to catch up with everybody. As a country, we want to be better than other countries. You know what I mean? We're looking at what everybody else is doing. But if we just decide, you all, we're going to be great at what we're great at. We're gonna do above and beyond in the skills that we already have. Instead of looking around trying to catch up with the Joneses, trying to compete with other people, we're going to look at what's in front of us, you guys. We're going to look at what's in front of us, master the skills that we have, and be great with the gifts that we've been gifted with. Does that make sense? And I just thought of this. This just came to me while I was I'm out here driving. And I just thought, wow, we would be so far ahead as a people, as a country, and just as civilization if we just stop looking at what everybody else is doing and we just was great at what we were good at. If we just focused on, okay, hey, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, I'm going to focus on this, and I'm going to be the best that I can be. And if you're a great drawer, you're going to be the best drawer you can be. If you're passionate about drawing, you're going to be the best. About doing medical stuff. Like if you're a doctor, I'm going to be the best doctor I can be. I'm going to be the best nurse that I can be. If you're good at like automotives and like what do you call it? Like fixing cars, I'm going to be the best car technician or whatever that I can be. If we focused on our lane and became great in our lane, other people would be looking at us. You know what I mean? Like, so I just want to encourage everybody, like, do the best that you can do for with the gifts that you have, because the world needs that. The world doesn't need us constantly seeing how we measure up to other people. Michael Edgar Myers. My phone is wrong. I'm driving, y'all, so I'm trying to check the messages. Michael Edgar Myers. This person sounds familiar. I can't see the face because I'm driving. But peace to you, brother. Peace to you. Much love and energy your way. I'm going to check all the messages later. It looks like you're saying, same question I asked when you popped up on my screen. Why is she talking while driving? It's very I can't read all of it because I'm driving, but yeah, I'm talking while driving. I shouldn't be, but I'm multitasking, Michael. What I'm doing? I just decided, like, why not send some motivational messages that are just on my heart, while I'm in the car, because I'm gonna be busy once I get to the house. And so I said, why not? I'm multitasking. I shouldn't be talking while driving, but but yeah, much love to you, brother. I hope you are having a blessed day. I hope that today you find productivity, you find love, peace, and joy. And to anyone else and everyone else who's watching, I am live on Facebook and YouTube right now. And to anyone who is like watching and you don't know who I am, I'm immediately Exa. I love motivating people, encouraging people. And during this time where it's so easy to look everywhere but in our own lane, I want to encourage you all to be great. Be great at what you're skilled at. Michael says, don't look at me. Look at the lane. Yes, Michael. Yes, I'm looking. I'm looking at the lane. I'm focused. Thank you. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And you know what? When we're good at what we're gifted at, when we just put our energy into what the universe has gifted us with, we can transform lives. We can transform lives, and it resonates with people. It resonates with people when you're authentically you. Michael over here is authentically funny. And we all have gifts to give to the world, y'all. And if we spend less time looking everywhere, but looking more into our own lane, yeah, we can change the world. We can inspire other people. And that's how we end up coming together, because we're all truly connected. We are all truly connected. So, yes, I want to encourage everybody to be great in your lane. I was watching some movie the other day, and it made me. I was thinking about this. I was watching some movie. What's the name of that movie? Oh, you know what? I was watching and this is all going to make sense. I was watching Transformers, Dark of the Moon, and in the movie they were talking about how we as Americans have to get to the moon before the Russians do. And I was telling somebody, I was like, why is it that all of our movies have to deal with America accomplishing something before Russia? Or in a lot of our movies, Russia is the arch enemy. Like in all of our movies, like, not all of our movies, but a lot of movies when it deals with like politics and stuff like that, we're trying to beat the Russians, we're trying to beat China, or different countries in Asia. We're trying to beat other countries. And I'm like, and it made me think, I'm like, we as a country, we're so focused on getting ahead of everybody, but it's just not us as Americans. It's us as a society, as a people. Like, I'm sure it's like this in other countries too. Like, I feel like a lot of humans feel like you have to compete with other people. But if we as Americans focused on how we could just be a better country for our citizens, we as a country will be better off. Instead of focusing on how we're going to be better than another country, we as a country should spend more energy asking ourselves, how are we going to serve the citizens of this nation? How are we going to do that? All the people who were born here, and all the people who have served in our military, and all the families that have sacrificed, and all the people that pay taxes, how can we be a better country to all of the people who live here? Instead of how do we compete against Russia and China? You know what I mean? And so that's just an example of how, our movies, because art imitates life, how we as a country can at times be really obsessed with everything, but what matters is building up this nation so that we're strong enough to compete against anybody, but not really have to compete. Share our resources when we can. So I just thought about that. I thought about that because that relates to the topic of being great in your land, in your lane. But I said lands, but you know what? That ties into this too, because even being great in your lane, even as a country, we can be great in our land. You know, if we focus on what it means to truly be a great nation. We're supposed to be the home of the great, the land of the free, and stuff like that. You know, so you know, it's not just individually, but as a country, you know, we can do better. Now, traffic stopped a little bit, so I can read some of these. Oh my gosh, I can read some of these quotes. Somebody, Michael says, "Now I have a taste for soup." Yeah, Michael, I'm making some vegan soup. I shouldn't even say it's vegan. It's vegetable soup, but I'm making it with like no chicken seasoning, so it tastes like chicken vegetable soup. Is real good. My sisters and my family really love it. It's really good. But you should cook you some soup. Homemade, cook you some soup. Put all the ingredients you want in it. This is the weather all around the country is really up in the air, so it's chilly. It seems like all around the country. You look at the forecast and stuff. So right now, during this time, this weather being uncertain and all chilly, nice time to have like warm soup and stuff like that. Michael also said, "You're reminding me of Dr. King's street sweepers quote." I gotta look that up. I gotta look up that quote. Michael Egger Meyer says, "I directed you in the show." I thought you did, Michael. Why peeps forget. Good to see you. Stay safe. You have a blessed day in this moment. KitMinistries.com. Yes, Michael. Yeah, Michael. Man, much love to you, brother. Much love to you. It's good to hear from you. Thank you. Sorry about that, y'all. The radio on the car turned on. Much love to you, Michael. Thank you for booking me for that show. I hope you and your family is safe. Much love to you, and may you obtain all of the success, all of the love, peace, and joy for you and your family. May any shows you do in the future become a success. May you stay strong and stay safe. Kyle Maurice Colbert, glad to see you doing well. Encouraging words. Thank you, Kyle. Much love to you, brother. Much love to you, brother. I hope you stay safe. I wish you an abundance of love, peace, joy, and happiness. May you obtain all of the desires of your heart. May you be encouraged. Stay encouraged, knowing that today is but a moment and tomorrow can be even better. Yeah, this is just on my spirit. I'm not like I don't have any of this written down. I'm just writing. I'm just saying this as it comes to me. Abdi Jamak says, "I love you. I'm Somali." You're from Somalia? Hey, Abdi, I love you too. You commented all the way from Somalia. I love you too, Abdi. I do not know you, but we are all connected. Maybe I do know you. I don't know. But we are all connected, sister or brother Abdi. And I wish you much safeness and happiness and love, peace, and joy. I hope that you obtain all the desires of your heart, and that you receive all that the universe, which is God, has to offer you. Michael Myers says, "Thanks for your encouragement. I'm out. The radio just sounded like tires screeching." I promise you I'm being safe. No, my finger touched the radio button, and I don't even listen to the radio. That's why that sound came up, because it wasn't even on no radio station, because that's how much I don't listen to the radio. When I'm in the car, normally, I don't listen to anything. If I'm listening to something, it's motivational messages on my on YouTube, but I don't listen to the radio. I used to listen to the radio when Steve Harvey, I guess he probably still does this. He used to do motivational messages at 9 a.m. on some radio channel. I don't even remember what radio channel it was. But I used to listen to that, but I don't even listen to the radio. So the radio isn't even programmed to a channel. It just shows up on like a static station, because that's how much I don't even use it, because I try to control what I listen to. that kind of ties into like staying in my lane. Like I try not to just tune into anything, because if you tune into anything, anything will consume your mind. And so, yeah, I know that scared me too when the radio turned on. I'm like, what is all this screeching? But I promise I am being safe out here, y'all. I'm safe driving. It's a little traffic now. I guess it's starting to rush hour over here. But I wish you all so much love, peace, and joy, and I want to encourage you all, like I said, to stay, to not just stay, but to be great in your lane. Be great in your lane. What you're good at, like Michael. If this is who I'm thinking about, if Michael is the director of the civil rights show, that's because I've done a lot of plays, but I think that's the one. He wrote some great pieces. He's great as a writer, and if that's who that is, he's great at that. Abdi, you're great at something. Kyle Maurice Colbert, you're great at something. We're all great at something and great at multiple things. And if we just hone into what we're great at, we can change the world. We can and we shall change the world for the better. We all have it within us. I see this guy jogging on the side of on the lake over here. He's good at running. He's working, he's focused. It's freezing out here. It's freezing. A lot of people made excuses. They too busy coming out to exercise and run and stuff because they convinced themselves that it's too cold. But this man over here on his lane, and nobody's out here running. He has this whole lane to himself because other people didn't show up. He's out there. I don't know. Like, this is kind of cold next to the water, so I don't know if I would be over here. But that's what he has decided to focus on. He is in his lane right now. Everybody has a lane. And if we are great in our lane, no matter how slow or how fast we go, how many times we pause and stop, if we focus, we can be great. We can be great in our lane. So, yeah. Well, I just wanted to send you all that motivation for today. I hope it inspired you. And like I said, this isn't even a part of my Happy Life Day motivational messages. But I'm on my way home, and I wanted to encourage everybody. I wanted to tell y'all what was on my mind because, I get inspired a lot. I be having so many things I want to tell people. I want to tell my virtual family because I feel y'all, we are all connected. We are all connected, y'all. And I'm an empath. So with empaths, I feel like sometimes we get nervous and anxious because we take in so much emotion around us. And we won't necessarily tell people, but we feel all the energy around us. We can be in a group of people and we just take on all that energy, right? But I wanted to speak some encouragement, because I'm always thinking, like, what could I say to help someone else feel a little because it's popular, y'all. But I do just want to encourage you all to stay motivated. Remind yourself that you are loved, that you are valuable, that you are appreciated, okay? All right? And be safe out here, but be great. Be great in your lane, all right? Peace out.